Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. Today is Merry Makes, so we're going to make us up some Christmas stuff. Throughout the year I will be doing Merry Makes on Mondays to try to stay on top of all of the Christmas ephemera and goings-ons so I don't get behind. So these are, most of this is scrapbooking paper that I have. It's from a Bo Bunny. All of these papers are. It's an older 6x8 Bo Bunny pack. So I'm going to try to get a few full page pockets done because I have a bunch of music postcards that came in a kit that I got from Ginger Journals. So I thought they would be great behind to put in behind this. We'll decorate those up too in some future videos, but we're just going through and trying to get some of this scrapbooking paper that I've got hoarded up, used up, and turned into something for our Christmas journals. And I've got a bunch of 6x6 paper pads, and I've got just tons and tons of 12x12, 8.5x11, 8x8. I just, I don't need to buy any more Christmas papers. That's what I keep trying to tell myself. But, when it goes on sale, you can't help it. Or at least I can't. So, oh, this is just going to be a pocket in itself. And I still have the old crud cough. I'm sorry about that. I have to cough occasionally. So this is like a Christmas tree background. It's red, way up off the camera view. So I'm just making a few pockets out of these bits, and then I got some full page pockets that I'm going to make. And then I cut us apart. So last year, Michael's put these on sale for like $2, so I bought every one of the Christmas ones they had. I mean, like literally every single 6x6 paper pad that Michael's had that was on sale for $2, I hoarded them up and bought them. And just cut the tape on them and opened them up and went through and picked out some that I thought would go good with our pink Christmas, where you can kind of write on the back of it. And just thought we'd make some tags out of those. Some easy, simple, crafty stuff today. Hope everybody is doing good, hanging in there, digging yourself out of the south and the snowmageddon that we had. I went out today and cleared the car off and backed it up and pulled it forward about 114 times. Trying to get in and out of the driveway to get to the side street that our neighbor scraped one strip down and one strip up with his little four-wheeler, so we could get out of our neighborhood to get to the main road. So that's what I did this afternoon about 1 o'clock, and I was froze to death when I got done. And then ever since then I've been coughing like a fool. It's just out, breathing in that cold air. It's not good for bronchitis because you're not supposed to be doing that. And that's what it is. It's just a chronic bronchitis. Gets triggered up by the cold air. I've noticed that cold air and extremely hot air, because, I have my little space heater going in my room because, like I said, this is the back side of the house and it just stays cold back here. We still had a inch and a half of snow from 2 weeks ago, snow that was on the ground when this snow came on our out here where the car's parked in the back side of the house, because sun don't hit that area and it just stays there. And then I don't think it was above freezing at all, to a point, where the temperature would rise up enough, since it snowed the last time, to melt that area. So it was still just hanging out, waiting around for this new snow that came in this weekend. And then I think I just saw where it said, I'm going to do that like that, where it said that we are supposed to be getting snow again. Possibility, what is it, the 23rd or the 25th? Which would be right around on time, because, you know, the moon had a ring around it again last night. I was like, oh no, here we go. And that's I don't know if it's a wives' tale or a Indian folklore. I know my grandmother was half Cherokee, and yeah, I've always been told growing up that if the moon had a ring around it, that 7 to 10 days after that, you could expect a snowstorm. So it's falling right in line again. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. I like that. That's cute. But yeah, so that's what's going on in our neck of the woods. We just all digging out, trying to fussing and complaining. Some people in town, you know, now that main highway goes down in front of the house. The 103 out here is fairly clear. It's got a lot of melty runoff on it, and after dark it is nothing but a solid sheet of ice up until the sun hits it the next day. So that's what we're dealing with now on most of the main roads going through. But our side streets, unless you've got out and plowed it yourself, it is not happening. They have not been cleared. And then like the store that I work at is on, kind of not a main highway, but a main thoroughfare, like one of the main roads in and out of town for the people that lives, outside of city limits. It's a main road to go in and out of town. Well, this morning the fella went into work, and it looked like hadn't nobody drove on it since it snowed. He's like, I turned the corner off 89, which is the main highway here. Started down the road, and he's like, it's nothing but solid snow and ice. He said, but they did since then. They have come through and scraped it, made 3 passes up and down it and scraped it. He said, so hopefully they got it pretty much, cleared off enough to where you can get in and out over there. Because that was one thing I was worried about the most was, I can get down to the main road in front of my house, but getting to my workplace was a whole different story, because all I was hearing was the roads on that side of town hadn't been touched. And I was like, well, that's no good. I mean, I literally live like, quarter of a mile, maybe even half of a mile outside of city limits. So, I mean, and like I said, the main road that's in front of my house is a main thoroughfare that comes in and out from Highway 8 in Virginia, coming through to Mount Airy. So it's a pretty heavily traveled road, industrial wise. A lot of trucks and that come up and down our highway in the main part out here in the front. And of course the rock quarry, in and out here with their trucks and stuff. So they try to keep it pretty well cleaned up. I don't think that is nowhere near center, is it? It is not. That looks a little better. But yeah, so we're just doing our Merry Makes today. Getting us a few pockets done up. And then I pulled out those 6x6 pads, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and I just basically just cut the little strip off the top of them and cut them in half. Except for this piece here. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention, and I wound up cutting it at like 3.5, but that's fine. We got some skinnier tags. That'll be just fine and dandy. I am not going to fret over that. Put that on there. I think that's going to be cute. Because like I said, you can make, I can catch up and make tags and journal cards, no problem. For me, it's the pockets and the tuck spots that, you know, I'm like, good Lord, I gotta have 100 of them. Seems like for every journal, you know. So I always run short on pockets for some reason. I don't know why that is. You know, because you only have to have half the pockets of tags and journal cards that you do. So I don't know why I wind up running myself short on the pocket situations. Now these, I thought, you know, it's going to be a stacked pocket. So this is the original paper is 6 by 8. So I thought this would be a good whole page pocket. So I cut it down to, I think I cut it down to 4.5 inches wide and left the height on the back one just cause the pretty paper. And then some, you know, that was not as pretty but went with it well, I cut. Because this is a little busy. If you look at a whole sheet of that, it makes you go cross-sided. So I was going to do the stack pockets on this, and it's going to be a full page tuck behind on either side or the other. Because I have a ton. And I still have not got all of this kit cut out from Ginger Journals, where it has all of the music stuff. So I was like, we can put, you know, put that in behind them. I think those would be good behind that, and put a couple of them in the journal. So that's my intent for the full page type pockets, is to do that with them. So I don't know if I'll do any, probably put some little decorative stickers or, you know, label or something on those later on down the line. But for the moment, I think I'd put a whale tail pull on it and use it as is. I probably will do some type of decorative little sticker or fussy cut. Later on, when I get to working with them. So that's what I was thinking about. I was like, I got a bunch of that postcard type situations with the music on it. I was like, that would be perfect to go behind these full page cover-ups, you know. So I hope everybody's doing good. Y'all hanging in there. So now this I will not round, because I'm at this point I am intending to glue it like in a U shape, one side or the other, as a full page tuck spot. I would really like to find some more of those 6 by 8 pads. I know they have them on Amazon and such, because they are nice to do this type of stuff with. You know, then you have the strips from it where you can take and make a belly band with them. That's probably what I'll do with the pieces that I cut off of here, is get another solid sheet of something like this and take the decorative part and just run down it and use it as a belly band. Now, whether it would be in the same journal or not, I don't know. And then I had a few spare fussy cut pieces here of one kit that I had used. I think it came from Leanne Scraps. It was like a nostalgic Christmas. So I'm just using those last little bits of that up just to get them used up, because I only had like 4 or 5 pieces left, little labels and stuff. And I was like, well, that would be pretty to decorate up these you know, kind of plainer background pages, just to put, you know, a little something, a little decorative fussy cut piece or label bit on it, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something on it to give it a little personality. I gotta fill my glue bottle up again. It is about empty. I didn't notice that until just now. So that'll be on my to-do list when I get off of here. Now, I had to clean my desk off because I had all my garden stuff on it for my garden journals, and I got it stacked over here beside of me. That's what all this over here is my garden journal stuff. So I went through and I got all my journal cards inked. I got tags and stuff pulled apart and are put together with what fussy cuts and stuff I want on them. And then I got my pages put together last night for my journals. I gotta get me a drink, y'all. So I went through and did all of that. I got all my little, these were double-sided basically, so I went through and glued all those papers together and inked all that. So basically we're ready to go. I got one more ephemera making session to go with the garden journals, and then we'll be ready to put our journal covers together. I got all of those covers, the fabrics cut. I got all that ready to go last night. Just sitting here, just cause, you know, it was Saturday. I was in my crafty room, in my craft mood, you know what I'm saying? I was just in a crafty mood yesterday. Wanted to get as much as I could get done that, you know, that's going to be boring for you all to watch on camera type stuff, you know. Just sitting and gluing those papers together and all of that. And that was basically all it was I took papers and folded them half and glued them together is basically what I done with those, the herb journal. So, did all of that off camera. Picked out the pages and picked out a few scrapbooking pages to add into them. Excuse me. And got all of that stuff together, and so they should be ready to go. Did I not pick out nothing to go on you, buddy? I sure didn't, did I? Huh, well, dang. I thought I had them all together. I guess I didn't. Yep, alright, so we got to pick out something to go on these. Let's go over here in our little bag of tricks. Well, shoot. I thought I had it all ready to go, y'all. I'm sorry. I do got some real pretty little sticky bits here. Some of these are huge. I wonder if that would fit on there. Oh yeah, it would. That would work. Oh no, it's a two thing. So I can put the Mary up here and put the Christmas down there. Yep, let's do that. Alright, we'll use that then. That will work perfect. What am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing over here? I don't know, y'all. Alright, yep, so that's what we'll do. So I need to cut the thumb holes in these and get them inked up and get them glued on there. Now again, the measurements on this page was 6 by 8, and I took 2 pages. I cut them down. So like these I cut down. This is a 2 inch. That's 4 inch. It's because I wanted to see, you know, the decorative page as much as possible, but not, you know, the whole piece. Now you could take and put the whole piece in there and put a thumb pull on it and do that, but you know, we wanted to add pockets. We gotta add some extra storage and journal space to it. So that's what I'm doing. So that way you have the measurement part of it. So the back piece is 8 inches. This is 4 inches. This is 2 inches. Now you could do a 2 inch, a 4 inch, and a 6 inch, and just have the little, you know, a little 2 inch piece of the decorative piece showing in the background. But I wanted to have it, as much of it showing as possible, but also add pockets to it. And some of this busier paper that's kind of hard to look at just in by itself, I said, well, we'll just cut that up and make pockets out of it. It'll match and go with that. And all I'm doing this for is just to knock that white edge off, if you see. And it'd be real pretty if I pulled out the green, which I might, when we get into Christmas, go back over to this part with green or what have you. But for right now, we just doing it up as completely as we possibly can without having to pull all the Christmas stuff back out. That's why I want to redo my desk, so I'll have all of my inks and get me a thin, like a CD cabinet, you know, something that's got like, what is it, 4, maybe 5 inches shelf wide on it, by about 3 or 4 foot tall, to set on top of my desk, that has shelving on it that would be adjustable. So then I could have access to put all my inks and stuff like that on. So I don't have to pack it up, unpack it in a little trolley cart. Which I think this is going to be okay. Yep, I definitely got to get some more glue put in this before I do get back into my garden making ephemera, because I'm going to do, like I said, probably do one more garden journal ephemera build video, and then we should have all of our ephemera made. So I need to put some glue in that bottle before I do that. I don't know if I'll do that tonight or tomorrow. Make that video for Tuesday. It's Sunday night for me. I gotta work Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday. So Monday night I can come home and, you know, make a video and get it up real quick. Which I may go ahead and I don't know. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with myself this evening. It's about 8 o'clock right now. I can do this video, do another video, and still have time to have this one up at 12 o'clock tonight for you all. And then, let's see. Could put old Christmas tree on there. Let's do that. Because this is a whole sticker here. It would have to be cut. It's a little flimsy. Here's snow sliding off the house out here. That's cute, because that is, you know, a Christmas tree with the Christmas ornaments, so why don't we do that? I like that. Snip this little bit here off. Well, I said I was. Well, I said I was. Did it fold down on me? It did. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, let's see. We could probably just put us a little fussy cut piece here. Is there anything else on there? We can do winter. I don't really want that. Seasons, greetings. That's a little too big. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, look at the ornaments. We could put ornaments across there. Them's puffy though. I should put the old Christmas tree up here and put the ornaments there, shouldn't I? Knucklehead. Will that work? No, that one's... I could do like that. Yeah, that would be pretty. Home for the holidays. I think I like the ornaments there. Let's see. We can put Joy on this side, and then we can do that cluster of ornaments over here, like that. Yep, that's the whole piece. Yeah, it is. Oh, get off of the paper. I'm just going to put it right there. And then take those pieces there, if I can get a hold of it, and bend them back behind. Stick those down. There we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that. And where did it go? There it is. I was like, where did the Joy word go? Over here, Knucklehead. And we'll just put Joy kind of right here. Whoopsie. No. That wrinkled up on me. Oh no. Oh no. Daggone it. Yeah, that top piece there wrinkled up on me. There we go, we got it. Okay. We got it fixed. Probably should have pulled them out to put that on her with anyways. I wonder if I could put them on there. It's already got something on it. Quit trying to overdo it. Okay, so there's that one. I like that. That turned out cute, didn't it? Old Christmas tree. Alrighty. So now this one here is a full page single pocket instead of a stacked pocket. do these up. So I don't know if I'll get to any of them tag bits or not. So I just did the pockets here. The stack pockets and stuff. We might have us just a pocket making session today. And I'm also not going to round these corner bits either. I'm going to leave it as it could be a full page tuck as well. Because I'm thinking of all of those big journal cards that we made last week that had the snowmen's and the, what's the little men? The Nutcracker men on them. So we'll need full page tuck spots for them. Then on these we can take and put our tags in them for whatever fussy cut piece that goes with the kit or what have you. That's my thinking anyways. We'll make a tag to go in these pockets that are pre-made that has the fussy cut bits that's, you know, for that particular set. Well, there's somebody coming through. Let's see, how do I want this? I want that little caddy cornered. I don't want it straight on there. Then we got the presidents. So I kind of want them like that. And then I wanted the 25th there. So it's all kind of like a one cluster, but not really. So let's put this down first. Kind of catty cornered like. I thought I put too much glue in the middle of that, and I did. And see, now my glue wants to just smush out, so. There we go. So then that way it's not so straightforward on there, and you don't have so much negative space. That's why I kind of like do the things a little catty cornered. So then if it's all setting straight, then you have a whole big gap here in the middle that's kind of just unused space. So that's a little eye trick, basically. I like that. That's cute, ain't it? And then we'll just put us a tag in it and be a tuck. This is probably the easiest and my favoriteest way to do stack pockets, is to do this with the sides book page. is take, you know, a decorative background scrapbook paper with a non-plain Janie decorative background. So you can decorate the pocket parts and still have use of the pretty decorative background paper. And then just take a big centerpiece like that and boom, there you go. Easy peasy. And again, I want to apologize for not being so talkative throughout the whole video. And I'm trying to save my voice and not wear it out and have to wind up getting in a coughing fit. So it is kind of a semi, what is that, ASMR or whatever them videos are called, where all you hear is the snapping of the paper and stuff. And sometimes them will come on while I'm asleep and I'll hear that snapping of the paper and stuff, and it seems like that is over exaggerated to me in those videos sometimes. I'm just like, yeah, that's a little bit louder than normal, I think. I don't know if it's just because they're not talking and that's the only sound you hear or what, but I gotta have white noise when I sleep if my videos turn off, where like my TV times out after 4 hours or something. And like Gail Augustinelli, my channel, I'll put my channel on sometimes real low because I don't like hearing my own self talk, you know. But it's that murmur, you know, the white noise in the background. So I'll put them on, and I have those to set, you know, not to cut off or what have you. Like my TV will ask me, you know, it's been inactive for so long, you know, do you want to continue watching? You know, do you want to never cut off on these videos, blah, blah, blah. So there's a few channels that I've clicked to, you know, never cut off. So I'll just go on visit this channel on my TV on YouTube and hit play random, and it'll just start playing random videos of that channel. And that's usually what I fall asleep to every night. But now as soon as, if I don't do that and it winds up, you know, playing throughout just on YouTube or what have you, then I'll wake up when it cuts off and I'll be like, who turned my TV off, you know, because it ain't no, there's no white noise racket in the background. So then, you know, I'm awake because I can hear every other little racket, everything else, and it bothers me. Which is funny because, you know, some people are, they don't want to have any racket at all while they're sleeping. I'm not like that. I gotta have some kind of constant steady racket, or I hear every little bitty racket outside and I'm like, what's that? What's that racket? What is that noise? Somebody out here messing around, you know, something like that. But now I don't turn my mama, she'll turn her TV up. You can hear it plumb outside in the driveway. But I'll put it on about volume 5 or 6, just, you know, where you can hear it if you're interested in it. If not, you know, you can fall asleep to it. And I'll wake up and be like, oh, my video stopped. So I'll just hit click and click on YouTube, and it'll go back to playing videos again. May need to put a label piece on this. Can't remember, did I have it like that? Kind of had it that ways, didn't I? Yeah, I think I can put a little label bit up here of some sort. Just a small one. May your days be merry and bright. I don't know about that. Yeah, we can, oh, there we go. We can do that. Rejoice. I like that one. It's a perfect size. Yeah, so then we can do that placement like that. I like that, yep. Then I don't feel like I got a naked spot. That in there don't want to stay down. It's on that, like chipboard. These are chipboardy. Just trying to sneeze on y'all. I'm gonna finish these two up, and I think I'm gonna get off here and let y'all have a rest for today. And I'm gonna see what else I can get into tonight. I don't know, like I said, if I'll make a video or not after this. I may just sit down and try to rest a little bit, which, you know, I ain't done nothing but rested all weekend since it snowed, because I've been in the house. The most work I did was today. I went out and cleaned the car off, you know, so it could get out. But, and so we made us a crock pot full of vegetable beef soup, which is, you know, I browned up hamburger and put in it. And then we've been eating on that since Friday. Today, I got out, we went and got Kyoto's, which is a Japanese restaurant here in town. Has really good rice and mixed vegetables with beef and chicken. They have zucchini, onions, and what is that? Zucchini, onions, broccoli, carrots, and all that. It's like in their mixed vegetables. I don't get the mixed vegetables because if the onions aren't cooked completely through, it'll cause my throat to swell shut. So I'm allergic to uncooked onions. So I don't know why. Something about the makeup of the onion and the whatever. But now, you know, if it's fully cooked and fully sauteed, I can do fine with that. But if it's not fully cooked, then it causes my throat to swell shut. So I hadn't really had to do a whole lot of nothing. I washed a load of clothes where, you know, my daughter had been in and out, and, you know, we changed clothes going in and out to the mailbox. We walked down to the road when they had a wreck to make sure everybody was okay and they had help. And then walked to the mailbox, you know, and it was snowing all day that one day, so anytime you went outside, you had to come in and change your clothes because you were soaking wet. So we got a load of clothes up just doing that, taking the dog in and out and checking on people that slid off the road out here and stuff. Making sure they were okay, if they needed us to call anybody to help them and stuff like that. So and we only had the one vehicle slide up against the guardrail out here out front. Everybody else, you know, slowed down and, you know, took it fairly easy until they got the road scraped at least once out here. Now they did come through while we went to go get our dinner. They came through. Oh, that does have Merry Christmas on it. Okay. I just thought it was Merry. I didn't know I had Merry and Christmas both in that. Well, that works out even better in our favor, don't it? But yeah, the dogs had fun running back and forth, you know, with the people walking and playing in the neighborhood and riding four-wheelers and stuff. He's worked himself to death running from door to door, looking out, watching it snow all day. And then running back and forth and barking to let us know that, hey, somebody's out here playing in the snow. he's been a mess. Now, he don't like the snow. He don't want to go out and play in it. He just wants to stand there at the door and look at it. Now, we fed him snow cream. Now, I tell you what, since we fed him snow cream, that's all he's wanted to do is go outside and eat snow. He has wanted to go out because he thinks, you know, that it's going to be sweet like the snow cream. He has been a trip. Oh, no, did I not? Oh, I was like, did I not have a pocket for that one? It's laying over here, knucklehead. But, yeah, we fed him the first night when it's still snowing. We walked out there, put a bow in the middle of the car hood to catch some snow in it. And, because after it got about to 2 to 3 inches, I told Autumn, I was like, we can put us a bowl out there now and start catching it. We'll catch it for an hour or so. Just see how much it's snowing, you know, measurement of an hour or what have you. So we left it out there for 2 hours. We got, it was, what was it, an 8-quart bowl. So it filled it about halfway full. And then I told her to take like a spatula, you know, a flapper spatula out there and just skim across the top of the snow and get that snow. Don't go down in it, you know, because then it would be, you know, for sure fresh, clean snow. So that's what we done. And made us some snow cream the other night. I think I'm gonna do that. Yep, I like that. That's what I had on there. It's what I'm doing. And so we fed Snoop that. That's, you know, told him it was a pup cup. He loves pup cups. So we get that made and give it to him, and he's trying to knock us down, trying to bust through our gates and everything else, trying to get to our snow cream that we was eating. And then so anytime you go in and out with the snow, if you had it on your feet, he'd knock you down trying to lick it and eat it off your feet because he was thinking it was going to be the snow cream that we made. And then every time you walk out the back door, so I go outside to stand out there and smoke a cigarette or what have you. And because we have an enclosed porch that's not, it's not heated or air conditioned, so it's our laundry room, mud room type area. And so I'll go out there, you know, and he's out there trying to knock me down, wanting to know if, wanting to get out to the snow. He's begging, crying, wanting to get out to the snow. So you open the door, take him out to use the restroom. First thing he does is dip his face straight in the snow and start eating. And I was like, crazy, don't eat that. So then Autumn said when she took him out today after he ate, she took him out to use the bathroom, walked out in the middle of the yard, and he'd take a step and take a bite of snow, take a step and take a bite of snow, because he's thinking it's snow cream. But yeah, he went plumb crazy over the snow cream. I was afraid to eat too much of it. I was afraid it would, because this is the second snow. I mean, we got a good little snow the other day, 4.5 inches. So, you know, we could eat this snow. So I told her, I said, I'm going to let it snow a couple inches. You know, that way if there is any particles of anything in the air, you know, then it'll be cleared out with that first couple of inches of this snow. So then we'll set us a bowl out there and we'll start collecting that snow to make us a good old batch of snow cream with. And that's what we did. Boy, I tell you what, that stuff was good. That's why when I go to the Wendy's, if they've got the vanilla frosty, I'm all about that because it tastes just like snow cream. That's why I love the Wendy's vanilla frosty the best. I ain't too fond of chocolate because, you know, I can't eat chocolate. That also causes my tongue and throat to swell. And then just gives me the upset stomach. So, yeah. But now when they have their vanilla frosty, oh, heck yeah, I'm all on that. That, what was it? The creamsicle frosty was pretty good too. It tastes just like that creamsicle ice cream. And then they had caramel frosty. It was pretty good too. Tasted like a caramel frappuccino. So we made that pocket today. That turned out pretty good. Made this one and this one here. And then we made this one here. And then this one turned out really good with the old Christmas tree and the joy on it with the stickers. And that one there. And then we made these just single pockets with the fussy cut piece on it. So we got us a good little stack of pockets there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 2 double stacks. That's a good little stack of pockets there for the Christmas journals. I love making these like this with the full page with the scrapbook paper and then putting the little decorative bits on them. I think they turn out so pretty. They'll be good little tuck spots too. You can tuck your journal card bits or what have you behind it. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me today on the Mary Makes. And we will see y'all tomorrow. We'll get back into making some more ephemera for our journals, our garden journals. Y'all have a good evening.